Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for December 31st, 2012, the last day of 2012. Happy New Year, everyone. Well, looks like we have a few snow showers that we might have to deal with later on this evening on through tomorrow. Not much in the way of accumulation, but certainly something to keep an eye on. Currently, right now, we have temperatures ranging from the lower 20s to the lower 30s throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Of course, colder conditions to the north, especially around Messina, northeastern Pennsylvania, Poughkeepsie, portions of northern Connecticut. You can clearly see where we have a nice snowpack in place with colder temperatures. As we head towards the coast, where I know we didn't have a lot of snow, or any snow in some cases, temperatures range from the upper 20s to lower 30s. Notice our dew points are very low in the upper teens, and that's important to keep an eye on because it's one of the reasons why we're really not going to see much in the way of snowfall over the next couple of days. Now you might be wondering, what am I talking about? Well, I'm sure many of you are seeing this and saying, okay, why isn't this going to be a storm for the northern mid-Atlantic? And the reason why is the way that the upper level winds are setting up. And so we have a very cold Arctic air mass here, that behind this cold front, and we have our subtropical jet stream with plenty of moisture. Now these two combinations usually leads, or at times can lead, to rather impressive snowfall events. And it will, over portions of the Mississippi River Valley, and even potentially over the southern mid-Atlantic, to seeing how this all lines up. But the reason why we're not going to see this precipitation expand and become moderate to heavy over the northern mid-Atlantic is because of the way our upper level winds are set up. These are the current upper level winds as of this morning, and as you can see, we have a rather nice trough from the polar jet stream, and we have a strong disturbance in the subtropical jet stream with a very strong jet streak that is driving moisture from basically the Pacific right across Texas and into the southeast. But notice the winds. They start to converge. Now what that basically means is that air is coming together at the upper levels. And when air comes together over the upper levels like this, that leads to sinking air. And sinking air is basically the opposite of what you want for precipitation. You want rising air. Basically, you want this setup right here, where you see the winds are diverging or separating. This area is perfect position for moderate to heavy precipitation, which is what we're seeing. However, when the winds converge, like what we're seeing here, due to the interaction of this disturbance and this disturbance, you end up with drying conditions. So a lot of this moisture that's moving towards the northern mid-Atlantic will not reach the ground. It will weaken, and as a result, we'll end up with a few scattered snow showers and some flurries, but no steady snowfall, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at things, with this type of pattern setup. The 500 millibar pattern just does not support any moderate to heavy snowfall in this type of setup because you end up with sinking air over the region. So when we take a look at the latest water vapor satellite picture, you can see plenty of moisture racing to the north and east, but that moisture, as you can see, is as it's moving into the Ohio River Valley, it loses its punch here. So as that moisture streaks across, look for increasing clouds today through tomorrow. A scattered snow shower here and there, but I really don't expect much in the way of accumulation. And then the Arctic air comes in for the rest of the week into the weekend, making for some rather chilly weather conditions throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. So let's take a look at the latest forecast. This is the European model guidance from the Penn State EWOL website. And again, for this evening, notice that, again, we have our convergent pattern aloft. We have moisture racing across at 700 millibars, but at 850 millibars, closer down to the surface, notice we have plenty of dry air. So we have dry air at the surface and sinking air aloft. These two combinations don't typically support snowfall, at least widespread snowfall, thus the forecast for more scattered snow showers than anything else. Moving forward through tomorrow, look at the storm. It starts to lift up to the northeast and starts to weaken as well. Look for some precipitation over the southeast and could even be an icy threat over portions of Northern Virginia, possibly even Washington, D.C. But notice that these two disturbances never phase. They never basically merge. And as a result, the interaction between these two jet streams leads to a canceling out of this storm. At the same time, we have plenty of cold air invading the northern mid-Atlantic. So look for temperatures for today and tomorrow basically ranging from the upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast, mid to upper 30s over the interior. A threat of a few scattered snow showers here and there, but nothing significant in nature. You could see a dusting to be even as much of an inch if you get one shower that's a little bit amped up. But other than that, I really don't see much in the way of significant precipitation. In order for this to change, you basically have to change the entire 500 millibar pattern, or something very unusual has to happen, like a very strong, unforecasted mid-level disturbance just explodes off the coast. None of that is even shown to even project to happen, so I don't expect it. So if you're looking for some sort of last-ditch effort, not going to happen this time. Cold air will be in place throughout the rest of the week and into the weekend. Look for high pressure remaining in control. This disturbance, again, remains over the southeast. Doesn't really impact the northern mid-Atlantic at this time as the two jet streams remain separate. As a result, look for, again, high pressure and complete control throughout the region, with temperatures very chilly, ranging from the upper 20s to mid-30s for highs and mid-teens to lower 20s for lows for, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday as well, as Arctic high pressure remains in control. By Sunday, we get a little bit of moderation as that high pressure system starts to shift off the coast. Our pattern starts to relax a little bit and the Arctic air starts to retreat. What does that mean for us? It means we go back to normal. Basically, temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s, lows in the upper 20s to lower 30s. Nothing too out of the ordinary as far as above normal temperatures or below normal temperatures. Basically just average as our polar vortex, which is now over North America, starts to reset, shift towards central Canada, and then start to drop south once again. Winter's not over, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a reset. Relax. So that is your forecast for today. I hope everyone has a happy new year and enjoys the festivities tonight. Again, thank you for being a follower at NYNJPA Weather and also Storm Surge LLC. Looking forward to bright and promising things in 2013. A lot of changes on the way and a lot of advancements on the website I'm looking forward to, and hopefully some added new features. And I just want to thank you, the follower and the viewer of this video, for basically supporting NYNJPA Weather and Storm Surge LLC. You have no idea how much I really appreciate it. Again, Happy New Year from your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Be safe out there.